I'm going to do a bit of a rant. Maybe you'll see a little bit of the old me in here. I've been quarantining. Remember that word? Something you do alone, not like something during COVID that we all did together. No. Quarantining means when you're sick, when you don't feel good, you stay inside. When you got a fever, when you're blowing out yellow from your nose, when you're hacking up, shit, that means you stay inside and you quarantine. Somebody didn't do that. And I am possibly sensitive to immune... well, look at all the stinko below I'm stepping on. Oh my goodness, so stinky. Why are reels only 1 minute? So nobody, especially like if you're half the population, like a woman, who doesn't have anybody financially supporting her at all, can't afford to quarantine for 10 days. Yeah, I just got out. And I'm probably a little premature too. Anyway, look at that nice sweet gum tree. All that I missed. And I come out here to recalibrate my brain. There's a barometer that is in here. Okay? And when the barometer's not fixed, it gets a little whacked. Alright? So actually there's the silver lining, because by having to quarantine for 10 disgusting filled days, I will begin on some nice fat coral berry. So, maybe blessing in the skies that I had to quarantine, because, before I get sick, sometimes I feel edgy. And I don't know what it is, because I don't know what the symptoms are, because I got other things going on, and symptoms can mean other things. Anyway, this was a disgusting sinus infection or flu. Nothing in my lungs. But the purposes of this outing, of course there's always a purpose, is I have to get rid of this Big Apple compost that I got months ago. Little do they not tell you, oh, it's free compost. My nose is still running, right? Free compost. Oh yeah, but they didn't tell you. They don't tell you that it's not for indoor potting, or they should. Infested with mold gnats. I know all about the mold gnat. Very different than the fruit fly. Okay? The mold gnat is a happy entity. It likes to fly right into your nose when you're on the phone with the light. I've invested in a indoor bug zapping light bulb that's going to come my way soon. Okay, so now, time to get rid of this remainder of the freaking compost. Big Apple compost. Don't get it for anything indoor. And I am going to put it in this spot right here, because they took down a tree here. I'm going to go over this and this area. Oh my God. That's my second fall for today. I can't believe I fell again. I'm lucky, okay? But this is telling, when you're just coming out of quarantine, got to be super careful, because you could fall. You're not, you don't have your bearings right. All right. So let's end this saga. I'm lucky I didn't freaking quack my neck out before I fell on my ass. All right, here we go. This is it. Goodbye, damn mold gnats. Oh, shit. Oh, look at this. It's beautiful, right? Beautiful compost. Not for indoor. Not for indoor activity. It actually, even smells a little like shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse it. I am so upset with this ordeal. There is my nice black gold, okay, that a piece of the park will have. All my suffering with these damn mold gnats for months that I'm still not over, because they could have invested, and that's where I fell, right there. I decided to climb over this tiny little thing. Don't have my bearings. What a disaster. And I'm pissed that they just had the marathon, everything was gated off, and now they're setting up for the Thanksgiving Day parade. All Central Park West is full of bleachers. People are walking in the street because the sidewalk. This is a rant. I am so upset. I'm lucky I already have a trapezius. I mean, like, serious, take some serious care. I'm going on another mission. If this still exists, I'm going to accomplish something maybe before dark. So I'm a little too old to be falling down just arbitrarily for the hell of it on a leisurely stroll. And I can't risk it. I'm risking with having quarantine for 10 days. Who knows what work I lost. But that's what we have to do. The people who don't, may you all have excruciating bowel movements for the rest of your life. Because I don't need to get sick. And I was sick really disgustingly bad. All right. And I'm still not 100%. So, there was something else I wanted to take a picture of. This is a nice dogwood. There's not much left for the leaf change. Even though there's a lot of green, some of the most beautiful leaf changes have already happened. And they're already piling it up. Did you know that multitasking is actually not good to do? You can do it, but you're not supposed to do it all the time or pride yourself on it. So, this is how I got hurt. I didn't get hurt, thank God. This is how I fell. Multitasking. But I think I wanted to say one more other thing with the Big Apple compost. They say if you freeze whatever the compost is for 48 hours, it would kill the mold gnats. No. Look how cute these little berries are with their little holster that opened. They just tear away so much over here. I froze that darn compost in my refrigerator and my freezer for 48 hours. Yeah, all that amount taking up 48 hours? No. Before I finish my last thing regarding the mold gnats, let's take a look at this larch, which is a deciduous conifer. It's got these gorgeous, soft needles that come off. All right. So imagine, because somebody did not quarantine, that I got sick with some nasty ass sinus, maybe flu, and trying to catch a breath because I'm so congested. Thank God it wasn't in my lungs. And a mold gnat decides to fly into my nose at the same time I'm congested. And then other stuff. The regular stuff we have to contend with as human beings physically goes down. I mean, all right, let's look at this pin oak. That's beautiful and changing color now too.